So, bonjour. Today is May the 5th. It's the day to honor the missing and murdered Indigenous women, and particularly those that were never investigated, and it's not unknown what became of them. Their families don't know what became of them. They're just missing. So, earlier today I went to the honor walk that was set up for them for in between Bond and Church Street, and I was going to attend the burial ceremony that was scheduled for them too, but I guess that was canceled because of the rain, because it didn't happen. The last one was for the 200 and the last one was for the 215 children that were found buried at residential school, but just falling where it does, this day of remembrance has got me thinking. Yesterday I spent the day watching the Force Awakens and playing Star Wars games on my phone and playing with my Star Wars action figures, and tomorrow I will probably be going some kind of a handcrafted beer for International Beverage Day, because it's International Beverage Day. And that usually is the way things go for me, like before Indigenous Friendship Center, and they would just never let me in because I wasn't Indigenous enough, and then they wanted to hold walk, like everyone was together at the Friendship Center, march, down Main Street, and they had 215 flowers, one for each of the children, and they wanted to get 215 attendees and marchers to lay the flowers into the lake at 2:15 on the anniversary of the day of their discovery. And so they called me up, and I was like, yeah, I'll participate. Hearing that news story, it was just like a punch in the gut to me too. I absolutely will honor those children, but you won't even let me in your friendship center. How am I gonna gather and without missing a beat, without even thinking about it? The guy was like, "Oh, don't worry about it. We're all just gathering in the parking lot, so it'll be fine." And I did, and just a couple weeks ago, the lady who administers or whatever the Indigenous Student Center here at my university now, reached out to me, emailed me. There was like a dialogue happening with elders, and they wanted a full attendance. So, and it was the first time she's reached out to me since the beginning of the school year, when she had an interview with me, just basically determining the degree of Indian studentness, I guess. And that's kind of always been the way it is. No no group or like my community or organization or school program or whatever wants to like waste any of like the really positive kind of I don't know what social support that they do have, which is limited, I get, but like on someone like me who's not, they don't really see as being Indian enough, and but I'm always on their list when they want like a fully packed attendance room for like the elders dialogue or for like a march or like a walk today. But you can't like survive like psychologically on just mourning alone. So where does that leave you? Where are you going to turn? Like so it just kind of sucks that kind of when you're interracial, the racialized part of you is just so much negativity, and almost totally negativity, and the only place you can turn to just by default for like anything kind of positive or kind of enjoyable to do is like this kind of very hegemonic Western thing. And I don't necessarily blame the indigenous leaders. Like I can understand like that is just kind of a choice they feel I got to make. But I guess like I've got to try to be more aware of the effect it's having on me, and like just that I am kind of deprived of this positive kind of nurturing element of this half of my culture that I'm just like cut off from. And I don't know. I'm going to I have been trying to like fill it up with other things, like learning the teachings, the legends, the stories. I've been making that a real priority to read at least one of those books every year, and to reach out for artwork and by indigenous artists, and I'm going to try to be a little bit more self-nurturing towards the half of me that is indigenous from now on. Watch.